Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby, TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today we have 6 such specimens to examine. 6 trading card autograph request returns to examine. So if you like seeing envelopes being cut open, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the fun. Presented to you absolutely 100% advertisement free from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. We've got one other guarantee for you. These TTM returns are absolutely 100% NASCAR and PGA free. That's right. No car drivers, no grease monkeys, no putt-putters. These are real athletes or celebrities. Well, let's get back. Let's enjoy some TTM fun on this football Sunday in America. This is going to be the greatest show you've ever seen. After we do our TTMs, I picked up this at Target the other day. A 12-card value pack from Panini. 2021-22 NBA Illusions trading cards. Orange and teal parallels might be in here. You gotta be 9 years old. If you ain't 9, it ain't fine. We'll be looking for some of these rookie cards. Maybe we'll give some away. We'll see how I feel. All right, let's do our TTMs. TTM number 1. Coming to us all the way from California. San Bernardino. Wow, that's a long way to come in the mail. The envelope looks like it's pretty good shape. Some stains there, but that's a long way. A long way to travel. Let's see what we got from San Bernardino, California. Oh, very nice. Oh, Billy Roar signing that beautiful 1968 Topps card. Look at that. That is a sweet, sweet card. Billy Roar. You remember this guy started out with a splash in the big leagues. He pitched briefly for the Sox in 1967 and 1968. He won 3 games, and he lost 3 games. He had a 5.64 ERA. He had 1 career shutout, leaving him 1 behind Jacob deGrom on the all-time shutout list. And you know what? That shutout came against the Yankees in his first career start. He pitched no-hit ball for 8 2/3 innings. He had 2 strikes on Elston Howard before Howard hit a soft single off of him. Imagine that. His first start, he almost pitched a no-hitter. His next start, he beat the Yankees again. Another complete game. He only gave up 1 run. He never came close to matching those 2 starts again. He only won 1 other game in his career. Old Billy Roar, though, he started out with a bang, a rookie sensation. We thank him. He's now 77 years old for signing this 1968 Topps card. That is a sweet-looking card, isn't it? Thank you, Mr. Roar. Really appreciate that. Oh, Billy Roar. Look at that sweet old card. Oh, yeah, and Bill's first big league start, he pitched 8 2/3 innings of no-hit, perfect ball against the Yankees. Billy Roar. What a great first start he had. All right, and that's our first TTM. Let's see what we got for TTM number 2. Coming to us from the great goofball state of Georgia. Down there, Atlanta Metro in Georgia. About to send Herschel Walker to the Senate. Senator Walker. We can't wait to see that, what he's going to do in the Senate. Herschel Walker in the Senate. Senator Walker. That's going to be something else. The goofball state of Georgia. They got a pretty good football team down there in Georgia, though, with old Kirby Smart. They're the new top dogs. What we got from Goofball, Georgia? Max Scarce. That is a sweet-looking card. Look at old Mac. He signed it right across the border down there. Max Scarce, 73 years old. This is his 1973 Topps rookie card. Oh, Max Scarce. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Who would have thunk it? Mac played Little League ball. I never would have guessed that. Look at his real name. Grant McCurdy Scarce. That's quite a moniker. No wonder they called him Mac. Max Scarce, 73 years old, a relief pitcher on some bad Phillies teams in the early 70s. In 1973, he had a 2.42 ERA, yet finished with a 1-8 record. He did have 12 saves. He finished his career 6-19 with a 3.69 ERA. Max Scarce, very, very nice to get that signature on his 1973 Topps rookie card. He's now 73 years old. Wonder if he was crying last night because the Phillies lost the World Series. Poor old Philly fans. That's all right. At least you still got the Eagles. All right, let's get on to TTM number 3. This one is coming to us from some place called St. Louis, Mo. Never heard of St. Louis. It's from Ted. I was trying to remember when I got this back in the mail who Ted was, but I don't remember. Let's find out which old Ted. It's not Ted Kaczynski. He's not in St. Louis. We know that, but we got our note back. Let's see who the Ted was. Oh, yeah, Ted Savage. Very nice on that 68 Topps card. That came out nice. Look at that. He got his old ballpoint pen out, and he signed that very nice. I like that. From the top down, I like that. Ted Savage. 85 years old. He signed this. Can you imagine? 85 years old. Signed his 68 Topps card. He played 9 seasons with 8 different teams. He bounced around. The only thing close to a good year he had was in 1970 with the Milwaukee Brewers. He had .279 with 12 home runs and 50 RBIs. Those 12 homers were 12 of his career 34 and 50 of his 163 career RBIs. He bounced around a lot as a bench spare outfielder. Lifetime batting average, .233. Old Ted Savage. 85 years old. He signed that beautiful old 68 Topps card. Look at that. That is a nice old card, isn't it? Glad to get that signed by Mr. Ted Savage. Thank you, sir. Yeah, let me see. He sent my note back. Let's see if he answers some questions. Oh, oh boy, look at that. Now we're getting a real run with these back, and I've got a duplicate answer. Maybe he watched the video. I said, Did you like playing in the NL or AL? But he said both. Which big league city had the friendliest girls? All of them. Oh, he matched. Who was it said this, pretty much the same thing? Who was that we had just a couple of days ago on the TTM with his aviator shades on? Mike Rogozinski, he said this pretty much the same thing. He says, I hope you're doing well. Still alive. Smile. Oh, Ted Savage. He bounced around. He had all the almost all the big league cities. So when he says all of them, we know he knows what he's talking about. Ted Savage, the old ladies man. Very nice. He says, still alive. Smile. That's great. Thank you, Mr. Savage. Really appreciate that. All right, what do we got next? What's coming up next? From Tampa, Florida? Oh, Tampa, Florida. Let's see what we got from Tampa, Florida. Yeah, we got our note back. Oh, now this one. I've been waiting quite a while. I'm glad to get this back. I don't know if you guys remember this fella. Larry Smith, Florida high school football legend, University of Florida football star, and a Los Angeles Ram. He's 75 years old. This is his 1973 Topps rookie card. Very glad to get this one back. Signed it very nicely there. Larry Smith, great old tailback for Florida. 3 times All SEC. 1968 All-American. He had a 94-yard touchdown run in the 1967 Orange Bowl against Georgia Tech, in which his pants nearly fell off. Was voted one of the 100 greatest high school football players in Florida history. Number 8 overall pick in the 1969 draft by the Los Angeles Rams. He never quite broke out in the NFL, though. He had 599 rushing yards and 300 yards receiving his rookie year, and never even matched that in his remaining 5 years, finishing with 2,057 career rushing yards and 16 touchdowns. A Florida high school football legend, Larry Smith. Really glad to get his Topps rookie card signed. Thank you, sir. Let me see if he answered any of your questions on my note. Larry Smith. I said, here's some of the questions I asked. I asked him if he liked playing for Coach Allen, any players he disliked, stuff like that. He says, thank you for your interest. I like playing for all my coaches, both college and pro. Go Gators, Larry. Well, he's got to be happy the Gators put a spanking on Texas A&M last night. So that's a great return from Larry Smith. Really appreciate getting that back. Florida football legend Larry Smith, 3-time All-SEC. Great football player, Larry Smith. That's a great return. All right, this one got a little bit chewed up. Let's hope it's not too damaged. It was sent to us by the That Behind All That. It got chewed up. Looks like maybe a squirrel tried to nibble on it or something. Let's see what we got back here. From the That Behind All That. Wake up, people. Oh, nice. Hall of Fame quarterback Dan Fouts. Look at that. That's a nice signature on that record-breaking card. That's a sweet old card. Dan Fouts, 71 years old. Of course, you know all about this guy. Hall of Famer. 15 years with the Chargers. 6-time Pro Bowler. 1982 Offensive Player of the Year. Led the league in passing yards 4 times, touchdowns twice. 1980s All-Decade team. Of course, he never made it to the Super Bowl. He's a great TTM signer. Seems like everybody's got at least one Dan Fouts card. I figured I might as well get one too. Everybody else has got one. I only sent him one card. I didn't want to wear out his arm like some of you fellas do. But Dan Fouts, thank you, sir. Great to get a Hall of Fame quarterback signing a sweet old football card. Dan Fouts. It's a 1983 record breaker card. Beautiful. Look at that nice old card. From the Hall of Famer. All right. All right, we got one last TTM. This is coming to us all the way from Charleston, South Carolina. What do we got from Charleston, South Carolina? You know they are crying this morning. Old Clemson got spanked by, of all people, Notre Dame. Let's see what we got from Charleston, South Carolina. Got our note back. Look at that. Speaking of Clemson getting spanked, we got us an autograph return from Mr. Ty Klein. That's a nice signature on that old 69 Topps card. Ty Klein. You know what we say about Clemson? He played ball. He played his college ball at Clemson. I bet he was watching that game last night. In fact, on my note here, I asked him about Clemson, but let's see. Let's look at the card first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just wait a little before we get to the note. Let's enjoy this sweet old 1969 Topps card signed by 83-year-old spare outfielder and pinch hitter Ty Klein. He's holding 2 bats in that picture. It might have helped him hit a little better if he could have took 2 bats up to the plate. He had a lifetime .238 average with only 6 home runs. Played for 6 teams in 12 years. Like I said, he was a big shot at Clemson, though, playing college baseball. Ty Klein, thank you, sir, for signing your 1969 Topps card. He's 83 years old. Let's see what he put on the note. I asked him about Clemson football. Let's see here. First, I asked him, did he like the AL or NL better? He says NL. This is perfect timing. Do you think Coach Sweeney has got a Clemson team this year that can compete for the championship? Needs some more defensive backs. Well, I tell you, he must have been pretty disappointed watching that ball game last night. In fact, besides some defensive, they didn't really need no defensive backs. They got run over. They needed some defensive linemen and a quarterback. Their quarterback play was terrible. So, well, we feel bad. We extend our sympathies to Mr. Klein. His old Clemson team got spanked, but we still like Coach Sweeney and Clemson. It happens. They got their ass whooped. Sweeney will be back. Maybe he'll be back at Alabama. Maybe he'll take over for Nick Saban one of these days. Well, Nick got spanked last night by Brian Kelly. That was fun to see. But thank you, Mr. Ty Klein. We feel bad for you. It's embarrassing to get your ass whooped by Notre Dame. But, hey, Clemson's had a lot of big victories under Coach Sweeney, so can't feel too bad about it. They still got a pretty good ball club. Ty Klein, thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. Clemson got their ass whooped by a 5-3 Notre Dame team. Couldn't stop the run. You gotta stop the run. Everybody, football 101. What do you do first? You gotta shut down the run. If you can't do that, you can't play big boy football. Clemson got spanked. All right. Let's look at this 12-card value pack. Woo! 12 cards. If you ain't 9, it ain't fine. You might get some jail time if you give these to an 8-year-old. Who knows? Let's see what we got. Let's open this. Oh, yeah. If you'd like to win a free card, here's all the information for your no purchase necessary. Hit the pause button or whether, copy that down. Get your little envelope into the mail to Panini. Maybe get you a free card. Maybe get you a Josh Giddey rookie card, huh? Let's see what we got in this pack. Illusions. Look at these sweet old cards. What do we got here? A Jaylen Brown. Look at it. Those are nice, shiny old cards. Jaylen Brown. Beautiful. Very nice. What's next here? What we got here? A Jimmy Butler. This guy's kind of a crazy dude, isn't he? Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler. All right. What we got next? I don't even know how you pronounce this fella's name. Jonas. All right. What is this one? Oh, I like this guy. Pretty good ball player. Colin Sexton. Nice. Very nice. I like that. That's a good card. I might try to get that signed if nobody wants it. Carmelo Anthony. Is he still playing? He must be about 100 years old by now. Carmelo Anthony. Look at that. Lakers ain't doing very well. Got here. Oh, Kevin Huerter, not a bad little player. Remember when he was at Maryland? Kevin Huerter for Atlanta. Very nice. That's a nice card. I'm going to keep this one for myself. Franz Wagner rookie card. That is a sweet one. Of course, he played his college ball at Michigan. Brother of Mo Wagner. That's a keeper for me. Franz Wagner rookie card. Sweet. I like that. What else we got? What is this? What is this card here? Cameron Thomas rookie reflections with Carmelo Anthony. That's kind of an odd card. I don't know what that is. Oh, look at this. Nice old Larry Bird card. I think I'll keep that one. Look at Larry Bird. That's a nice old card. Larry Bird card. I like that. What do we got here? Devontae Graham of the Pelicans. And then we got, what is this? Trendon Watford rookie card. I never heard of this guy. Never heard of him. All right. And then we got a Usman Garuba. Never heard of him either. Rookie card. I don't follow the NBA that closely. Well, if you'd like one of those cards, just put the player's name in the comments field. I'll send it out to you in a plain white envelope. If I haven't sent you a card, though, and you want to claim one of these cards, you got to contact me. Let me know your mailing address. Let me see if I got my information sheet anywhere near here. I don't have it. Oh, here it is. These cards just can't get up and walk to you. You got to input some information into the postal system, which requires a mailing address. So you email me your mailing address or you direct message me at Twitter. Pick one of these two means of information to let me know. Go back and rewind, see if you want any of these cards. The first person that puts the player's name down in the comment field will send you that card. I'm keeping these two for myself. The Franz Wagner rookie card and the old Larry Bird card. But any of these other cards, if you want, just claim it down there. We'll send them out to you in a plain white envelope. Well, that's it for today. We're ready to hit the stop button and dump another TTM video into the worldwide YouTube video airfill. All right. We'll be back Wednesday or Thursday. I'll try to do some college picks next week. So busy this week, I didn't have time for my football picks. Of course, I was going to pick LSU over Alabama and Notre Dame over Clemson. You know that. But we'll try to get one next week. We got a lot more. Once again, I'm falling way, way behind on my TTMs. Look at all these I've got in the mail lately, and I just don't have time. I'm so busy. I'm a busy man. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I can't just sit here and play with cards all day like most of you guys. I got things to do, but God willing, we will be back Wednesday, Thursday, someday with some more TTMs. Until then, remember, enjoy the rest of what remains of your life.